Hey guys, today I bring you anatomical excellence with a painting software review. So this is for Krita. Not really a review actually, I'm just kind of updating on what I'm using. And I recently stopped using Photoshop, and as I mentioned in other videos, I started using Procreate in my iPad. Well, I kind of recently missed using my little tablet, my desktop tablet, so I wanted to go back to trying that. But I don't have Photoshop, so I decided to try out my old friend Krita to see if maybe the old issues were fixed, or maybe I wasn't sure if I had tried Krita on my new PC, and I wanted to see maybe with my new PC it'll be able to handle the software on bigger paintings and the like. So I downloaded Krita, and to my surprise, it's even better than I remember. I was actually really happily surprised by it. It had basically all I remember, like nice brushes, the UI looked nice, the layers, all the tools and stuff were there. And I even recently discovered more tools like their liquefy tool, and basically it looks like nothing's missing from their tool set compared to Photoshop and other painting software. Anyways, that's why I painted this. It was kind of like a test to see if I liked Krita or not, what it's like. Because every time I get a new painting software or I download a new painting software, I think the ideal thing is to just go in and try to do like a full-on painting of some kind, not like a sketch or anything, because you always want to see what you can do with it and how it feels. Well, I ended up doing this painting of a blob woman. She's kind of weird, honestly. I went straight from sketch to line art to full-on rendering and stuff. I didn't really care to do thumbnails or anything like that. I just knew I wanted something quick, something to test it out, and so I did something really stylized that wouldn't hurt me too much if it was anatomically not quite correct or there. So that's why she's all fucked. So I really doubt many of you are like old-time viewers, or you've been viewing my shit from the past. I've been on YouTube for like 3 years now, or 2, and originally Krita was my first painting software, and I honestly loved it. I didn't really need Photoshop, and when I tried Photoshop, I didn't actually like it any more than I did Krita. But Krita started to lag out on me, and it started to bug on me, and I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and it was even worse, honestly. And my brushes felt like they weren't doing what I wanted them to anymore, so I just transferred completely to Photoshop, and now I'm back to Krita because Krita is free and it is super good for free software. So I definitely recommend it to anybody who's looking for some painting software on their computer that is not expensive like Photoshop. Now I guess I'll just talk a little bit about the painting. So like I said before, I wanted it to be quick, and I didn't really want anything that would test me too much. Like, this wasn't supposed to test my abilities. I wasn't trying to see, like, a lot of times I'll do painting so I can see where I'm at skill wise and stuff, and then from there I can see what I need to study and all that crap. And so I'm just like testing your limit. Well, this one I just kind of wanted to do something really stylized, so I wouldn't have to worry about anatomy as much or any kind of like value or color issues. That being said, I always still try to go with interesting and accurate values and colors. And the anatomy is the part that's a little strange. I wanted to go with a gesture that I don't really, something that like breaks your back, you know? Something with this one is it didn't turn out, and this happens a lot, where it doesn't look exactly like your sketch looked in the end. And I was honestly fine with that. I did kind of like that innocent look that it had in the past, in the sketch I should say, but I'm totally fine with where it's at now, and I'm not really worried about it being not as cutesy, I guess, even though she has a giant head, giant eyes, and literally no nose, which is like pretty fucking kawaii if you ask me. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I like the colors, and I like the gesture, and I like the values and stuff. Even though it's really simple and super stylized, I did it pretty fast too, so I was kind of proud of that. I wanted to give her a sort of succubus look. I don't know why I'm obsessed with Morrigan from I don't remember what it's called, Deathstalkers, I think, or something like that series. She's like a Capcom character, and I've always loved her design, and I've honestly always been kind of obsessed with like the succubus design in general. So in the end, she kind of looked like a fish, though. In my opinion, I thought she looked like a fish, but I wanted. I think it already passed, but I started with the sketch and then I did line art and then I just filled color. I knew the colors that I was filling with weren't going to be what I was going to end up actually using, so I just wanted to do it so that then I could just easily like change the color or whatever. I just wanted to make a mask basically. And so I started playing around with the color and I really wanted to do yellow hair, like bright yellow saturated hair, not blonde hair, yellow. So I really wanted it to look yellow, not blonde. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And then I also kind of didn't know what kind of skin color I wanted to go for, but in the end I feel like a tannish color would look nice. I didn't want to make her like pink or anything supernatural. I still wanted it to have like a humanistic touch. And then her outfit, I just kind of gave her a simple, sexy kind of outfit that any pinup you'll have, like a bralette. And then I tried to render it as if it had like glitter, but it was super fast. I didn't really do much for the clothing because I didn't really care for the clothing. But yeah, let me think. Oh yeah, and then I also gave her that yellow tattoo in the end, which I wanted it to look like a cool tattoo that maybe like glowed and had some kind of supernatural power. I don't really think I pulled that off a little too well, but it's fine. And then of course you always have to add your gorgeous rim light to add form and make it look more interesting. And I'm kind of looking off to the side because I'm looking at the painting so I can remember what the fuck I have to say about it, because otherwise I'd honestly just kind of blank thinking about it. And that's all I really have to say. I am working, or plan on working. I've kind of started it, not really, just barely started some sketches and stuff on something bigger, similar to my Cassiopeia thing. So I'm going to do a concept and then an illustration. So if you like those kind of videos, one of those is coming, both the concept and a full-on illustration. So yeah, you can look forward to that if you care at all. And other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.